coming to you from the beautiful, amazing city of Sao Paulo, y'all. Okay, so I just want to ask you, I want to ask you a question. And that question is, when are you coming to Brazil? Okay, we are here right today. It's a beautiful day. I'm enjoying this location here by the name of Dengo. And it's basically a chocolate factory. I'll have to show you the downstairs area. But it's a chocolate factory that has the most exquisite wine and chocolate and everything you could want. It is beautiful, gorgeous, and the whole like jungle outside of this place. And I'm just, I'm here by myself today, and I just thinking it would be so nice if more folks would be coming out at least to visit, but more so just to come out and enjoy Brazil for a little longer than visit, because there's so much to see and do. And I wish I could share more of how amazing this place is with people. I have had some tours and some people come out from the Caribbean and from the States and just fell in love with Brazil. Some of them had never been to Brazil before. Some of them had. But the experience that they were able to have, especially coming here where we were able to, help them with everything they needed to do, get them started, get them acclimated in the city quicker, and just like a full concierge service that we offer to them. And it just made everything so much easier. And I feel like we need to start putting Sao Paulo on the map and really, really making it more of a place that people see as somewhere to come and visit. Because Sao Paulo is a fantastic place to visit if you have help, if you have support, if you have people who are really actually there to receive you when you come and can help you navigate this incredibly large city. Sao Paulo is a city with 12 million people in the city center, and then about another 10 on the outskirts. So we're talking about 22 million people, which is absurd. And it is really hard to come here and catch a vibe if you're just passing through. So most people, they leave, they go hang out in Rio or Salvador, and they go somewhere that's more manageable, a million, 2 million, that kind of thing. But here in Sao Paulo, it is a mega city, but it's a mega city that like, I literally can walk out my house, walk down the street, and go to this art gallery, that art gallery, this place, this chocolate factory, this cultural spot, this live music venue. Like, literally where I live, in walking distance, is so much stuff. It's unbelievable. Now, I'm not saying the whole city is exactly like that, but it is a city that just offers so much. And I just wish more people knew as an option instead of passing it up and seeing it as like a first come to Sao Paulo and then go somewhere else quickly, because I really am just so interested in the city. And I want to share with you guys because I'm so like just loving it right now. So here is the Dengo. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn my camera so you can get the better actual. So I'm upstairs right now. Outside, it's like really beautiful, jungly. And so here they have like this chocolate factory, and the chocolate is all made up north in the Itacaré area of Bahia, and what they call the Cacao Coast. See the chocolate machine? And in the Cacao Coast, this is where I used to live in Sao Paulo. I mean, not in Sao Paulo, but in Bahia when I lived up north. And it's basically the chocolate coast. So chocolate grows everywhere up there. It's extremely beautiful. There's hell of like natural wonders and waterfalls and beaches and amazing little communities and places to go and hike and so many different gorgeous places in Itacaré. And so I love this place down here because all of these, like it's a whole big factory, but the whole place is kind of dedicated to beauty of like Mayan chocolate and stuff like that. I'm going to go down the stairs. I have to pay for some course. But I'm going to go downstairs and show you all the downstairs area if I can get them to come bring me out. But I just wanted to share it because it's just so nice here, and they got the beautiful music going. There's a restaurant upstairs, and I'm trying to see if I can get an attention. There's a restaurant upstairs, and then more of the factory and the beautiful chocolate. I'm a chocolate enthusiast. I love chocolate. I love living where there's chocolate. I live in the Cacao Coast, the Cacao Coast of Bahia, and then I lived in the cacao area on a cacao farm in Costa Rica right after that. So I've always been around a lot of cacao. I lived around on the farm of cacao in Hawaii. I've always been around cacao wherever I'm at. Chocolate, the actual fruit that chocolate is produced from. Okay, so I'm gonna try to paste. I can show you guys how gorgeous it is downstairs. Yeah, just catch this vibe. So this is a typical day in Brazil. Even though everybody works and they have jobs and they have stuff to do, but you can just go to so many different places and it's full of people, working online, virtually chilling, hanging out with friends. It's just a very social country in general. And Sao Paulo is really social and easy. So let's see. I'm going to get my wait time, honey, so we can go downstairs. Give me a second. Okay. Hello. Okay, stop. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I did a really cool live stream earlier. I don't know why I got so much energy today. Some days I just cannot come on and talk to people. But I did a live stream earlier, and we were just talking about, being that black sheep and feeling out of place in America and wherever you're from, right? And not feeling like you belong in that place. So that was really great. But I also like to do lives when I'm out and about too, because sitting in the house is very interesting to me, right? So I went out today. I wanted to go to this art gallery about 10 minutes from my house in this big, beautiful building called the Otaki Instituto Otaki building, architectural, gorgeous space. And so I went and saw some of the new exhibits there, and then I walked down here about 5 minutes from there to hang out here at the chocolate factory. Just enjoy kind of caretaking my son who hasn't been feeling well for the last couple of days, and trying to get some things going. Okay, like ebooks, doing all the things, doing this social media thing. I had a lot more time lately because I actually haven't been working for any companies in the last couple of months. I've been trying to just focus on social media and YouTube and all the different things. Gotta keep pushing at all times. Thanks for the like. If y'all come on, can you put a like on the video? I'm sorry this is taking so long, but I want to go downstairs with you so y'all can see how cool it is down there and the gorgeous packaging. How they package everything so beautifully. Everything is so beautiful here. This is one of my favorite spots here. I don't come often, but it is like a really aesthetically pleasing place here in Sao Paulo. Let me take you over here and show you some of the yummy sweets they have. I'm gonna walk. He can come meet you when he's ready. Okay. All right. I was like, where's my wallet? Okay. So, of course, I got coffee that you can purchase. They have a group of it over there. So here they have, all of this stuff is made with the chocolate that they make here in the factory. So that's what's really special about it. And when I tell you this is so dang good, y'all, this is so good. Like, look at these are the shape of cacao. So pretty. These little tortas, cute things. And they have some sandwiches here. And so all of this is made here in the factory. Lots of really beautiful art on the walls. You can see there's like lots of nature art and stuff like that. And let me see. Hola, posso pagar? Sim, gostaria, por favor. So let me go ahead and pay out so we can go downstairs, y'all. Vou pagar com crédito, por favor. Mhm. Yes, y'all. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. So, ficou no valor de R$ 70 e 6 centavos. Tá bom, crédito. Uhum. Agora, Okay, I got it. Gracias. Você sabe? Obrigado. Não precisa. Obrigado. Okay, tchau, tchau. Boa tarde. So yeah, y'all, that's the vibe here. So I'm gonna take y'all downstairs with me. So I just had me a little delicious gluten-free brownie that was delectable, chocolate heaven, and and then I had a glass of wine, some white wine, some Sauvignon Blanc. Here we go. Here we go. Isn't this cute? It is so fly here. They do so much nice art in this city. It's a major artist city. So if you're someone who's into the arts of any kind, from music, any kind of art, that is Sao Paulo's like excellency. That Sao Paulo does well. Okay, and so here we have the actual chocolate machine, which is really cool. So I don't know how many of you have ever really seen chocolate cacao. I'll try to find some images of it here. But cacao plant, it grows on trees, and then they take it through a whole process of, cleaning it up, taking the seeds out. The seeds have like this pulp on it that they have to kind of get off of it, clean it, dry it out so that it's just the seeds, and then once they've dried the seeds, they take it through a long process, of like drying it out over a couple of weeks, roasting it. It has a ferment and then they roast it. It's like a whole lot that they do to make the chocolate that we eat. People don't be knowing. They think it's just like, I don't know what people be thinking chocolate is, but here is a plant growing on a tree, so it's really strange. It grows kind of like this, where it's like they just be hanging on the stems like that on the tree limbs. Okay, so, but it's a really beautiful, beautiful, yummy plant. I like to eat it fresh, where I'll just get it and crunch down on the seeds with the little pulp on the seeds. And so here they're showing you the polleta. Yeah, let me see. They ferment it, So the polleta is the harvest. So they harvest it. It goes through fermentation. Here they're showing some different things, how they make the cacao nibs, the actual fruit. So if you're not familiar, the nibs are the broken up pieces of like um, chocolate seed that are broken up. I guess it's kind of like the shell of the seed. And then you can eat the nibs on your food. It's all bitter. You guys have probably had the nibs. Pretty much everyone has tried cacao nibs at this point. So that comes from those seeds that have been through this process of fermentation. And too much, but leaves any shop so that leaves any shop so that
Você tenta até todos os tipos de próximo andarei uma cafeteria e confeitaria e o último é um bar e restaurante, mas ele já seja muito bem-vindo.
muito obrigada. He's so sweet. So he was breaking down everything. So in this direction, so outside you guys can see it's like jungle vibes outside, and then over here, he was pointing me to some of the already made chocolate. Um, that's really beautiful. There. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty this stuff is. Yes, yes, yes. All of this is. I mean, when I tell you this chocolate is good, like this chocolate is good. I'm sorry, I'm so enthusiastic about this place. Maybe nobody will watch this video, but I don't care. I don't care. And then here they have like different things, like they have the barks, so you have all of the barks here. I should buy some of this. I already have chocolate at the house, but I need to be coming here. This is literally 10 minutes from my house. So see all these delicious barks, and they do a lot with coconut and with Brazil nuts in the barks and cashew in the barks. See,
English, I can describe it everything
oh, well, yeah, you have to try some of these.
Let's go there.
Okay, let's do it. So he's gonna let me try some yummy barks.
The first one is the best of our city, São Paulo, banana with cashew nuts, 38% from cocoa. Same percentage, I have a strawberry with one milk chocolates. The most popular of white chocolate, lemon with a tapioca crunch.
Ooh, yum.
That one is a white chocolate caramelized with leaves that are blended. The last one is tropical fruits, that's more freshy. Mango, pineapple, and passion fruit. And if you want to try, only say which one.
Oh yeah. What percent is that one?
That one is 38%.
38%. Okay. I'm gonna have a little taste there, and I definitely want to try this white chocolate.
The white chocolate is good.
Woohoo! Obrigado. Okay, y'all. So I got this one. This is the they call it K, but I can't. Oh, obrigada.
Alright.
Nom, nom, nom.
We'll take a big one for you.
Baby, it's so good. Y'all. The sun?
That's freshy. So, I have a paper as the go. Right? Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. He's so cute. He been speaking to me in English, Portuguese, everything. So that was delicious. But I don't know what that one was, but I'm about to do this white chocolate though. It almost looks like lime green or something. So this one has, let me see, the quebra limão con tapioca chunks. So it has like little crunchy pieces of tapioca in it. And white chocolate is something they do really well here too. And that is more, I think the butter. Mmm. Oh,
Lady, the other side is more dark. So, if you want to try the other side too, stay comfortable. Good?
acho que não posso comer mais. But I don't know if I can eat anymore, but it is good. Sim, já comi chocolate em cima. Oh,
To be honest, here, that's the paradise. So,
this is a paradise.
this is right.
This is a paradise. Okay,
That one
vou tentar mais uma.
That one is similar than the other side, but that one don't have a sugar.
Okay.
That one is similar than ice cream cone with a 50% from cocoa.
Oh.
That one is
50%.
coconuts, Brazilian nuts.
Okay.
That one is without milk. That one is 65% from cocoa. Cupuaçu and the cashew nuts.
And the cupuaçu.
Yes. And the last one is the most dark, 70% from cocoa with
Mm.
chocolate and peanuts.
Eu acho que I'm going to try the cupuaçu because I want to. I've never had it with chocolate. So cupuaçu, you guys, is this really healing, amazing Amazon fruit here in Brazil. Obrigada. From the rainforest, from the Amazon. Look at this big chunk he gave me. I'm going to be, y'all, I already had a brownie. Oh my God. So this has some of the fruit in it. And it has, excuse me, it has castanha de caju. So it has cashew nut in it. So they love cashews out here. In case y'all didn't know, cashews are like they're grown in a fruit, so they're seeds of a fruit. It's called the cashew fruit. And so cashew fruit is very tropical and grows out here a lot. And so they're big on cashews because they have so many cashews growing out here. Mmm, cashew trees. And they call it caju. Obrigada. So sweet. Oh, obrigada. Ciao, ciao. Oh my God, honey, and that is how the service be sometimes out here. Not all the time. I don't try to lie to people about the service always being amazing, but it can be really good, especially in a place gorgeous. Look how beautiful these are, y'all. I'm just like admiring this, all with different individual packaging on them, just exquisitely done. So yeah, if y'all come out here, if you come to Brazil and you want to go somewhere and get some beautiful gifts here in town, I will bring you here. We got stuff for the children, the gifts for the children, and of course wine, and champagne, and liquor. And so he was also saying, and so let's look at this before I get ready. So here we have the manteiga de cacao. i.e., so that's the cacao butter or the cocoa butter. So cacao is the same as cocoa. So as you can see, the cacao butter is like this thick butter that has something to do with how they make the white chocolate. Then they have the po de cacao, so that's the powdered chocolate there. Okay. The casca de amêndoa. So this is the actual nuts casca, which is the outside skin on it. Okay. And then the polpa de cacao. Okay, so I know that is I'm sorry, the white chocolate. And then we have the mel de cacao, so that's cacao juice, and the amêndoa de cacao, and those are the actual beans. Amêndoa means beans and nuts. It really means more like nuts. So they have that beautiful. That's a really fun display. And then they have, let's see, and this is hydrogenated fat. Leche, azúcar. I guess they're just telling you all the ingredients for when they make the cacao. So yeah, when you come out here, you'll see like they're really thorough with stuff like this. Here they've got a bar of toppings that you can use to put on your ice cream. So yeah, this is the place. Let me go outside and just show you the city right quick. There's a whole so I was upstairs at the actual cafe, but then above the cafe is a really nice restaurant. And it's just nice. This is a nice little spot to get away and feel like I'm back in Bahia because I miss living up in the tropics, up in like gorgeous waterfalls everywhere and stuff like that. I live in a city now, but I love it. I never have any regrets for this city. This city is amazing, but it still isn't the same energy as like being absorbed in nature, right? So I'm so grateful. Here's the outside of this place. If you come out here, I'll bring you. It's a great place to get gifts, to munch on the chocolate. It's for the chocolate lovers, though. I know everybody's not a chocolate lover, but I am. And now I'm about to start making my way up to the crib. This is a building I was in right here for the art gallery on the bottom four floors. It was amazing. It is amazing architecture in there. Um, but yeah, y'all, that is what we are doing today. You can come walk with me down the road a little bit. This is my neighborhood. It's called Pinheiros. Um, Pinheiros is considered, a little bit of a nicer area here in Sao Paulo. So, you do have your very urbanized, maybe not as enjoyable areas that just look super like drab and big tall buildings, not very interesting. And then you have like Pinheiros that has, a lot more greenery. Um, it's very kind of middle upper class. And I just live over here because I got a good deal on an apartment and I kind of always stayed in this area. I just always preferred it because I like to have some greenery around me. That's just my personal preference. So I've always felt pretty comfortable here. I've never really had any safety issues. And it's just a great city or a great town, this area. So here we are. Thanks for hanging out with me, whoever you are. I got There's a lot of places. I got a gazillion spots that I love in this general neighborhood we're in right now. Maybe I'll hook down this road and show you guys this other little eatery and area where you can just eat, vibe out, shop, buy clothes. It's super cute. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is how we do it out here. It's a very, very busy city, very alive city. It basically never sleeps. It's very much a New York City kind of vibe. So it's not like no chill city where everything shuts down at 2 or 3. And the only people that are out are like the ones that's out causing trouble. Here, this city doesn't really sleep. It doesn't stop. So that can be intense. I stop though. I stop. I don't be out late at night too much. I be at the house, honey. Now I do like to party sometimes, but that's about maybe once a week. Once every 2 weeks. And sometimes more than that. It just depends. But you see, it's Friday, so Brazilians is coming out. They like to hang out in groups. When you're here, you'll notice Brazilians is always in some kind of group. It's usually gonna be 4 or 5 of them walking up the street together. They move together. Very unique culture. to me. But up here, actually, the street on the other side is the one I wanted to take you down because there's a lot of nice stores over there. This one is cool too. This is a really nice wine bar. Um, when they open up, it's nice chill here. They put nice lighting outside, and but yeah, this is my hood. I live about 10 minutes the other direction, but this is my hood. When I have guests come out, I've had a lot of them have stayed in this area, so it was good for me because I could just get to them super easily. Super cute store. I love this store. Cute clothes, very nice jewelry. Um, this is how we're doing it, y'all got to come to Brazil, see it to believe it. A lot of people still don't know that like Brazil's not a third world country. They still think it's third world vibes out here, but it's not. Matter of fact, we live really well. So um, it's just wonderful. And I feel generally safe where I am and where I live. I don't really have to watch my back that much. Look at that cacao vanilla. So this is a gluten-free, like they're not really vegan, I don't think, but very much gluten-free restaurant, and they do pretty good. It's delicious. I come there for brunch sometimes. Oh, this is Notorious Fish. It moved. Oh, y'all, I might have to go because this food, baby, they got all kinds of seafood in here. I'm coming back. They moved. Okay, good to know. So we're on a walk. Whoever just got on, a lot of the rest of businesses haven't opened up yet. But if you look back at earlier, we just came from the chocolate factory, and it was so cute, so pretty and nice. We did a whole tour. So yeah, I'm not gonna go down too far because like really the busy street is off to the right. But and I'm not over there right now. But so this is just kind of my day. I'll probably go into my house, go mess around with the piano, and chill for a while. After this, I've already done a lot on the media today. So we're going to just go lay low, hang out with family. But I wanted to show you a little bit of my hood. And I might have to make some plans to come back here to eat because I need some seafood. I love it. Okay, y'all. Talk to you though. Does anyone have anything they need, anything they want to say before we go? I can't believe Notorious is next to Cacao Vanilla, child. Hey, is people starting to get on again? I might have to stay on. I've been on, just enjoying being on live today. So, for whoever just came on, if you look earlier in the video, we were at the chocolate factory, a big, beautiful chocolate factory that showcases all the chocolates and different types of chocolates from Bahia on the Cacao Coast. And that is where me and my children, when we first came back to Brazil during the pandemic, we lived out on the chocolate coast where they grew a lot of the chocolate that gets exported and sent all over the country and stuff like that. And so that's in Bahia, and it's just this big, gorgeous area with waterfalls, super gorgeous and amazing. And so a lot of the chocolate is like very sustainably sourced chocolate from Bahia, where we were at just now, which I love and really work very much closely with the farmers. Brazil is like it's really on the up and up for like really consciously done, sustainably done things. The government has made a lot of mess ups in terms of how they've been dealing with the Amazons and selling it off and allowing it to be, pillaged the way it has been. But there is a movement I feel toward doing things better here, and so you'll see there's a lot of people and just a lot of businesses and even the government making the moves in the right direction now. So that's really exciting to me. No questions, just enjoying the vibes. Oh, I'm just talking and ain't even saying hi to y'all. Hey, I'm so glad you're enjoying the energy. I'm high energy today. You seen they stuffed me with chocolate back over there. Lord, I had already had like a glass of wine and a little yummy brownie, which I had no business doing that because there's too much sugar. But I was just being naughty. And then I went downstairs and the boy was trying to load me up with chocolate. I had to get out of there. Whew. So I am high as a kite right now, okay? So I'm pretty close to my house. This is I wish I could show you. There's a building that my last guest that came out here to tour with me was staying back over here in one of these buildings, one of these big buildings. So when you stay in Sao Paulo, they're really like the buildings are super self-contained. They have everything in them, restaurants and coffee shops and little shops and stores and pools and they're all very very self-contained. And but it's also like a whole hassle, like getting yourself set up anytime you come into Brazil. So like getting in, checked into places, and figuring out how to use a washing machine and all of the little small things are quite challenging at first, right? But we got it. My last guest, we got it together for them. It was great. Chocolate Coast, yes, love it. The Cacao Coast. Thanks for sharing the views from that colorful place. Oh, wasn't it amazing? Thank you for coming on, Trace. And my folks, El Camelo, what's up? Yeah, man. I think I seen you, El Camelo. You were on because did you hear me when I was on Phil in Brazil's podcast? I think that might have been last week or a week or two ago, but I felt like I saw you in there. So yeah, Brazil is giving it, y'all. Like this is just some of the stuff that I can do within easy walking distance from my house, and on and on and on. If I showed you all the things, it would be too much. I feel like sometimes I'd be shortchanging YouTube because it's just I want to share so much because it's just such high energy, good vibes, especially with how the world is so bizarre right now. Just to see that there are places in the world that like folks, are still like jovial and still enjoying life, and not to say, Brazilians are like checked out at all. They're very socially aware, very socially conscious people, but it's just a culture where they put joy and family and celebration like at the forefront. And so you feel really like encouraged when you're here, and excited to be here. And then I'm tripping on chocolate right now, so excuse me. But yeah, let's check a little bit more of this out. I kind of already came this way, and then I went back, and now I'm coming back. But I was thinking about hooking down to show you the other shoe because the other shoe is really cracking right now. Oh, there it is. I can go down this way. But I love being on here. It's been fun. I've been on, this is about the second hour I've been on today. 'Cause you know me, I'll be gone, honey. You might not see me on this YouTube channel for 2 weeks. I'll try to put up a little short or something, but sometimes I get to where I just can't talk or don't want to be on camera or can't really talk to people. I did. Then I remember that you were probably on a previous episode too. Oh yeah, you saw my episodes. Yes, y'all, check it out. Go to my boy, Phil in Brazil. Phil in Brazil. That's the name of his channel. He's trying to do his thing. He has a podcast where he just talks about all things Brazil. So he's way more focused than me. And I was on there a couple weeks ago. I think we were talking about Iran and some of the kind of different things that are happening right now that may be impacting people in terms of them deciding they want to move abroad or whatever, whatever. And so we chatted about that. He called me in because I have kind of a lot to say about some of the, so to a degree, it's about some of the political stuff and the geopolitical stuff. But really, none of us even know what's going on, right? All we know is what we hear in the media and all the propaganda and the you know the the psyops and the different things. So we really don't ever know what's really going on. But yes, I was on there, and then I was on an episode with him when I was in the Virgin Islands still. After I had left here the first time with my that I came with my kids, and so that was like 2023 maybe. But I did an episode with him about traveling with children and living, moving abroad and being all over the world with children, which is me. That's what I've been doing. Brazil is one of many places that I have lived with my children, but it is definitely my preferred place. Oh, this is gorgeous. What is this? What's this city? Hey, gorgeous. They got some sake there. Sake. So now I am going to the other cutesy little block where there's a lot of like, not super fancy restaurants, but little maybe, a lot of Italian places over here. So this neighborhood I live in, Pinheiros, used to be like an Italian ethnic enclave. There's a ton of Italians in Sao Paulo. So if you're into that kind of food and cuisine and stuff, There's a lot of it here because there's a ton of them out here. So I personally don't care about Italian food at all. Not because it tastes bad, but because it's just so glutinous that I just don't even bother with it. But look at this old beauty. Oh my God, you guys, this sushi bar is so dope. So Pianos is just that spot. Like I love it over here. When my peoples were here visiting me, we would come out here late at night and just run up and down this road and go in and drink and then go eat octopus, seafood, and be up and down this place. We had so much fun here, man. I miss them so much. So, very beautiful bakeries. This is Dama here. Gorgeous spots. It's still quiet right now. It don't be that lit over here, but there's a lot of little restaurants. Here, I'm going to turn this way. Wine bars. There's a Sampa wine bar. Um, Beautiful restaurants. They even have a Michelin star here. One of these is a Michelin star restaurant. We got a few of them here in Pinedos. This is a big Italian spot that they like a lot out here. There's several of them. Modern Mama Osteria. So they call it Modern Mama Osteria. I think they call it like Mama or something like that. Or MoMA. MoMA. They call it MoMA. And then definitely some tapas. Definitely a few tapas bars. I believe this is the Michelin star, Nalita. I believe so. And then Gael. And I don't be eating at a lot of these places, but they're just so pretty. I know this is like more like a sandwich place, Gael. And then they have, so here they'll have a lot of like things that are kind of almost like a hall of like places where you can shop. They have like a lot of, what would you call that? Almost like bazaars where you can go in and do shopping and eat. And there'll be like a whole lot of businesses right next to each other. This is PU. PU. Um, whew. And then they got, excuse me, you guys, I be doing too much. Casa Manish. I don't know what that is. I haven't even seen that, but it sure is looking pretty. What is that over there? Oh, sorry. Over the other. Everybody's so nice here. And then across the street, they have Track and Field, which is an amazing store that I wish I could actually afford things in because it's crazy. But like the cutest stuff for, you know, getting sweaty. Copenhagen chocolate. Lots of spot, an excellent ice cream spot. So yeah, this is the area here. Massive buildings over here. This place is crazy. Massive buildings. And then I'm gonna get ready to start heading it back to my house. So I live in a little enclave that is just like a little jungle around it, which I love. Super chill building. The nicest guys working around the building, and there's all this fruit growing around my house, my apartment building. So, and they have access to it, so they bring me like jackfruits and stuff like that. I mean, it's just the energy be so good. The energy do be so good when you are elsewhere. I'm telling you. I mean, no offense, there's things I miss about the U.S., but not much, because it's just like the human touch, the human interactions are just so priceless out here. you know. Does anyone have any questions or anything? I'm about to start booking it up my hill back to my house. Here's my son's martial arts school to be up the street. Here I know I won't be able to get it on camera. Beautiful disappearing like that. A wonderful Saturday, Friday, Saturday, all that good stuff. And we'll be back on hopefully tomorrow.